Hi, welcome to Trading with TK, teaching you to turn ideas into money. We're at www.tradingwithtk.com, and it's Monday, September 29th. Walked in this morning. Wachovia goes under. Fortis goes under. Some other insurance company in London went under. Just too much for the market to bear. Any hopes that the market was going to try and dig in and make some sort of a turn has totally just been annihilated. So we can forget that concept. I'm glad I remained cautious, but on the other hand, I wish I had been a little bit more aggressive, doubting the turn or being a little bit more aggressive on the short side. We're going to make up for that today. So not only does the market have the problem of an economic meltdown, bank failures everywhere. I mean, who could believe this? If you had written and predicted this a month ago, no one would have believed you. Now, Wachovia goes down. Now, wasn't it only 2 weeks ago that Wachovia was in talks to buy Morgan Stanley? Now, either somebody's lying or the CEOs are absolutely stupid. One of the two. How could you, 2 weeks ago, thinking about buying Morgan Stanley, and then 2 weeks later you're in bankruptcy? Anyway, not only does the market now have to contend with this, the market now has to contend with the fact that it finally realizes that our government is dysfunctional. And even if they get a package together, it's too late. The damage has already started. The floodgates have opened, and it doesn't look pretty. And yes, the market will recover at some point, but from what level? God knows. So, like I said, we were cautious. We thought maybe might have been a turn, but absolutely not a chance. So I got a new idea tomorrow, and it's on the short side. It's FINL. In just a moment, we'll take a look at the chart, and I'll show you how we're going to take this idea and turn it into some money. So don't go away. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, we're looking at a daily bar chart of FINL. Finish Line is the name of the corporation. I'm zoomed way out because I want to show you where this stock came from. Came from all the way down here, all the way up to here, and now it's rolling over, and I believe, and I don't know how long it's going to take, that it's going to come right back down to where it all started from, and that's $2 a share. So that is actually going to be my target. It may do it in zigzaggy formation. It may come down like Apple did, but finally, at some point, it's going to get back down to $2 a share. This is a pretty big resistance area. I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to turn this chart into a 9-day chart, and I'll show you. Okay, you can see that this is where it broke down from. Then it rallied back right back up to the old resistance spot, which is right there. And now it's starting to roll over. So let me go back to a 1 day, and I'll give you the stats on this. So this is the call on the short side. I'm looking to sell the stock short between $9.82. That's about where it closed. And it may even try and get back up to 10.20 area. It's hard to imagine that anything would rally in this market. But somewhere between where it closed and up into here would be a great spot to sell it short. Like I said, my long-term target is $2 a share all the way down here. And my buy stop is $11.60. that would be a close above that level right there. So why am I negative on it? Well, it's, as I went through the charts, I realized that the market was really in big trouble. It's hard to find stocks that are just starting their rollovers. A lot of them are down so much that it's just too late to short them. They may even go lower, but most of the cream has been taken out of them. But this is a descending triangle, and that was the first support area. It broke down, it kicked back, pulled back, tried to kick back again. So that's why I said this is just beginning its rollover phase. If I turn it into a 2-day chart and condense it a little bit, you might be able to see it a little bit better. Break, kick back, break, kick back, and then I think it's going to work its way all the way down to $2 a share. So let me recap that. That's FINL. It's a call on the short side, and with patience, we can make ourselves about $9 in this trade. I mean $7, $7 or $8 with patience. Okay, let's go take a look at the averages. Major damage done, just major. And I do believe there's more to come. Even though I thought there might be a possibility of a turn from this pattern here, all hopes are totally gone from that idea. As a matter of fact, if anything, this is the Dow we're looking at. If anything now, that this is all resistance now. This pattern that we thought maybe might produce something on the upside is now resistance. Resistance starts here and goes all the way up to here. So if the market is able to rally at all, it's going to run into this resistance right in here. That's the Dow. And we put in a new low. So I hate to say it, Joe Granville, but your indicator is not clicking this time. Not yet, anyway. I believe the market has to trade a lot lower before the market's going to turn up. Dow Jones Transportation Average. These declining tops now all of a sudden take on a bigger meaning. Might be a little bit late because the horse is out of the barn, so to speak. But, if we get any kind of kickback here at all, we'll know what to do. But, the support level was clearly broken. That was the only thing that was holding it together. And that got taken out. So that's a negative look still. Always was. Russell 2000. This never had any kind of a positive look to it at all, and it still doesn't. And you see how they're just free-falling. It's down 47 points. That's a big move in that stock, in that index. SPY, very much like the Dow, puts in a new low, and that formation that we thought maybe, just maybe, might have produced something on the upside is now all resistance. So any rally back up into this area, I don't care if we get a package plan or not. I just think it's going to be too little too late. It may cause a kickback rally, but that's all it's going to cause, and it'll give you an opportunity to sell some stocks. QQQQs, whew, straight down. That was the old low, and it just went through it like a hot knife through butter. Right there. Now this is all resistance, this pattern right in here. This pattern right in here is going to be all resistance. And Apple, look at this. It took out that old low like a hot knife through butter. That's extremely telling. Normally I would have thought that low would have held for a while, but wow. That just gives you an idea. They're selling everything. All right, so very negative look. Keep your powder dry. Let's try and get this short off tomorrow in finish line. If you have any shorts, stick with them, because I don't think the worst is over yet. This is October, and it's just has one ugliness look to it, and I just don't think they're down far enough to create a bounce yet. So until tomorrow, this is TK signing off.